Good afternoon. My name is Judge Christy Ruppe. You are all here today for first appearance. The purpose of this hearing is to inform you of the charges against you and determine whether there is probable cause for your arrest. Probable cause just means that it's more likely than not that you committed the crime in which you've been arrested. As you appear before me today, you are considered not guilty of what you've been charged with. That status will remain with you through each stage of these proceedings until changed by the State Attorney's Office if they can prove the case against you beyond and to the exclusion of every reasonable doubt. In all likelihood, you are arrested on a warrant or a new charge. Either way, you were given a bond pursuant to the bond schedule for the 5th Judicial Circuit. I will determine whether to keep that bond the same, increase it, decrease it, or whether there are any conditions of release that will be imposed upon you. You are entitled to have a lawyer represent you at each stage of these proceedings. If you cannot afford to hire one, I will appoint the Public Defender's Office for you this morning. You are entitled to make a phone call to let friends, family, or your counsel know where you are. If you haven't had the opportunity to make that phone call, please let me know and make sure you get that phone call today. Finally, most importantly, you have the right to remain silent, and I encourage you to do so. These hearings are recorded, and there is an assistant state attorney in this courtroom writing down everything that you said. So anything you say about the facts of your case can and will be held against you in the prosecution of your case down the road. At this time, I'd like everyone to raise your right hand, and I'll place you under oath. Solemnly swear or affirm testimony before the court be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Put your hands down as I call your name. Please come forward. Carrie Hewitt O'Neill. Morning, can I have your date of birth?
9/5/77.
All right, you are here today for a petty theft. Your current bond is $2,000. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want me to appoint the Public Defender's Office for you?
Yes, please.
Okay, do you have a Public Defender's Office in your other cases?
Yes.
Okay, and I see all of your other cases are scheduled for August 13th?
Yes.
Okay, very good. I'm going to, you're entitled to have a bond in this case. I'm going to set your bond at $4,000. I'm going to recommit you on your 826, 638, and 590 cases. If you haven't already been recommitted, you're recommitted now. We're going to set all of your cases for August 13th. We'll make sure the public defender comes out and talks to you about those things before August 13th, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Jasmine Petrie. Can I have your date of birth?
6/15/96.
You are here today for an aggravated assault and a domestic battery. Currently, it's no bond pursuant to the statute.
He held me hostage and tried to kill me.
All right, I understand. I read both of the probable cause affidavits with you and him. I understand he is in the...
Do you see what I look like? I
Ma'am?
have bruises all over my body.
I understand.
I was protecting myself.
Don't say anything about the facts of your case, okay? We're going to have someone come out and talk to you soon. Do you want the public defender? Do you want me to...
I want justice.
Do you want a lawyer?
I want justice.
Do you want me to have you self-represented at this time, or do you want me to appoint you a public defender?
Hopefully I get a lawyer.
Do you want me to appoint you a lawyer?
Yes.
Thank you. I'll appoint you the Public Defender's Office. I do see that you have an open case right now in front of Judge Hitzman for a battery and a possession of marijuana in 2019 MM1381. Do you have the public defender in that case as well?
Yes.
Okay.
She does, Judge.
Okay, very good. All right. And that is set for August 15th, it looks like. All right. We're going to put all, well, this is August 12th. Okay, this new case is going to be set on August 12th because it's a different judge. And any other priors other than the pending?
Oh my God, I'm fighting for my kids and this is what you guys are going to do to me. I swear to God. She got the 2015 battery domestic that was dropped. A 2016 battery which was dropped. A 2016 criminal mischief. Looks like that was dropped. Failure to appear in 2017. Battery domestic, which Is that 1415 is the open case? You're on an 18. Okay, so that's
2019 case.
there's another 2018 domestic battery. That was not, that
Okay.
was dropped. There's another threat.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to order that you have no contact with Mr. McQuia, however we say that, James McQuia. Don't have any contact with him whatsoever, okay? Do not call, do not write, do not email, do not have anyone else contact him. The only way you guys should be having contact at this point is through your respective attorneys, okay? I'm going to recommit you on the 2019 MM 1381. That's set for court on August 15th. Your public defender is here in the courtroom. If he wants that date moved up and in front of Judge Hitchens sooner, he certainly knows how to do that, okay? Your new case is going to be set for August 12th. I'm going to set your bond at $1,000 each on those cases. And just for a technicality, I need to hold you until 4 o'clock, but you're not getting out because of the RCO, okay?
No, what is that?
Thank you.
Thank you. Ricky Brown. Mr. Brown, can I have your date of birth?
5.
Okay. Did you say 65 or 75?
75.
75, gotcha. All right. You're here today for a battery. The bond amount is currently $2,000. I found probable cause for your arrest. I do see that you have pending cases right now in front of Judge Toner, and that is set for July 29th. Does that sound right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. 29th at 8:30. All right. What I'm going to do is I need to recommit you on the 2018 CF 2298.
I think I'm already on the bond status.
All right. I think so too.
The NWOP.
So you're going to set your bond in this case at $4,000. I'm going to change the court date to July 29th at 8:30 in the morning, okay?
All right.
All right. Did you want the public?
729.
Yes, 729. Did you want the public
Yes.
letter? Okay, gotcha.
That's fine.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Gerald Pendleton.
Oh, man.
All right. Mr. Pendleton,
Yeah.
can I have your date of birth, please?
I'm sorry.
Can I have your date of birth, please?
Sorry.
All right, gotcha. You are here today because it looks like you have some things going on in Alabama. It looks like, I only have limited information, but it looks like possibly a theft by deception. They want a hold placed on you until they decide whether they want to come get you. So you have a couple choices here today. Your first option is that you can ask for an extradition hearing. If you'd like an extradition hearing, you'll be held in custody in our jail for up to 60 days until Alabama can come down here for that hearing. At that hearing, all they would need to prove to me is that they have a valid warrant for your arrest and that you are the correct subject of that warrant. If they prove those two things, they will take you into their custody at that time. The second option you have is you can waive the right to that hearing, and you can put Alabama on the clock and give them 15 days to decide whether to come and get you. Do you want to start to put Alabama on the clock right now?
That's good.
All right. So the deputy there is going to give you some paperwork, and we're going to let them know that they have 15 days to decide whether to come get you, okay? And if they don't, then you will be free.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Gerald Cummins. Can I have your date of birth?
6/18/73.
All right. You are here today for some failure to appears on cases that it looks like out of Pasco County for no motor vehicle registration, contracting without a license, failure to secure workman's comp insurance. The bonds on those are $513, $513, $5,013, and $313. So
I wasn't aware.
Okay, it's about $9,000 altogether. Here's how this works. Is that Pasco County is going to come get you in the next few days. They have up to 5 days. It probably won't take them that long. They'll probably get there in a couple days. They're going to come take you over there. If you want to bond out when you get there, you're welcome to do so. You can also ask for a public defender and ask for a court date, okay? But and you can ask for your bond reduction once you get over there. But right now, I need to keep all of the bond amounts the same, okay?
Okay, thank
All right, thank you, sir. James McQuia.
Good afternoon.
Can I have your date of birth?
10/2/1996.
All right. You were here today for a domestic battery. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, until I get a private attorney.
Okay, you're also here today for a violation of probation. I found probable cause for your arrest on that as well. So for the time being, we'll appoint the public defender's office provisionally on both of these. There might be a conflict issue. Y'all let me know.
All right.
And if so, you will get a conflict attorney, okay?
All right. What?
Hold on. Let's see. I need to order that you have no contact with Jasmine. Don't have any contact with her whatsoever. Do not call, do not write, do not email, do not have anyone else call her, write her, email her. If you have any contact with her whatsoever while this case is pending, you could be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I need to hold you technically until 4 o'clock today, but I do have the violation of probation. There's no bond on that violation of probation. I'm going to keep you held no bond until you appear back in front of your judge on August 12th at 1:15. I think that's Judge Toner. August 12th at 1:15 in the afternoon. And then for this new case, your bond amount is going to be $5,000. And see you back to court on August 2nd at 9 o'clock, okay?
All right.
Thank you. James Ryan. Can I have your date of birth?
10/17/93.
You are here today for possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, and knowingly driving where a license is suspended or revoked. I found probable cause for your arrest on each of these. Do you currently have a public defender representing you in your other case?
Yes.
Okay. I'll appoint a public defender in this case as well. We're going to change your court date on all of your cases to July 26th at 9 a.m. for these new cases. I'm going to recommit you on the 2019 CF 1049 because there's probable cause to believe that you committed another crime while you're out on bond. For this new charge, you're entitled to have a bond, so I'm going to keep the bond at $5,000, $1,500. Appoint the public defender. We'll see you back on July 26th, okay? Daniel Yoakum. Date of birth, please.
March 14th, continue.
All right, you are here today for domestic battery. Currently, there's no bond on that pursuant to statute. I found probable cause for your arrest. Do you want the public defender's office to represent you?
Yes, please.
I'll appoint the public defender's office. State record. Hold on one moment, sir.
I'm not sure if he was also arrested for DUI the same day. It looks like there's a DUI from 7/14 on his route sheet. So I couldn't say if it was like he got a DUI, got bonded out, and then committed a new offense, or if there's a mistake on the route sheet.
Okay. I don't have any information about that, and sometimes it takes a while to get through the clerk's office. So I guess if that is the case, there could be a motion to reconnect at some point, but I don't have any information.
I can't tell from the route sheet.
Okay. Sir, I have an address to you on Cavalier Ave in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes.
How long have you lived there? How long have you lived there?
1 year.
Okay. Do you have a job?
No.
Okay. All right, I need to order that you have no contact with Candace. Don't have any contact with her whatsoever. Do not call, do not write, do not email. Do not have anyone else call her, write her, email her. If you have any contact with her whatsoever while this case is pending, you could be charged with another crime and held without bond. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I need
Yes.
to
Yeah, Your Honor, looking at the PC affidavit, it looks like the DUI might have been right after this battery
Okay.
alleged happened.
Okay.
Okay.
So, why is it not first appearance?
I don't know, maybe he made bond on that charge, but was held on this because domestic is the only thing I
Right,
can
okay.
imagine.
All right, so I'm going to find it on that.
That's my guess.
All right. Where was I? If I didn't say so already, hold until 4, and your court date is August 2nd at 9 o'clock in the morning. And remember, there's no contact, and your bond is $1,000. All right, thank you.